Cincinnati Bengals, that's the team we're gonna cheer.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from Denver. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. Inside the 20. And he will score. Bijan Robinson. Down Denver. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. It's up and good. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He'll take it in at the goal line. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow gonna open by putting it up. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. That is caught out wide on the RPO, and he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
11. Here we go. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
A gain of 12.
Burrow now.
First down, Cincinnati.
No one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They got him.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
12.
Now second down throw for Burrow. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to be third down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
To the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second
From the
and
24
2.
now, here's second and 2. Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to have a first down. Tackle made up at the 33-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
It's a pickup of 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 4. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
Here's a third down and 4. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with fourth down coming up. So it's fourth down, hunting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Motion man is Johnston. On first down, Burrow. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. 11 empty. 11 mighty.
To throw is Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Here's Burrow. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by by Tyreek Stevenson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
It's Robinson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, here's Nix. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he will get into the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Broncos. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
On one, ready? 11 MT. Hey, 11 MT. Here we go. 11 MT. 11 MT.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Brandon Jones comes up with the stop. 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
Quick throw, caught by Johnston on the RPO. And it'll be a short pickup, but that's not enough for the 1st down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 12. 12. 12.
To throw is Burrow. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have enough indeed. The referee does signal. It is a 1st down.
First down.
What is that?
Back to throw, Burrow. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito, getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Burrow here on 2nd down. To the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Here we go, here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. Now it's going to be third down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Back to throw is Nix. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
17 more yards. That's another Broncos first down.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Nix to throw. That's taken in by Franklin. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
14 yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready.
To throw is Nix. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing, Nix. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Bombers. We'll go.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Denver first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Captain.
2nd down. Nix. Flush to his right. Taking off. And he'll get down, avoid the head. Gain about 7. Setting up 3rd down.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
To the pylon, he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Denver. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Up the highest metric. The city's
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 38 yards.
38 yards on the play.
Burrow working in the pistol. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Broncos are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
At the 20-yard line.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, it's Nix. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Well. 11, MT, Tate. Here we go. 180.
They bring Chase in motion. A first down throw for Burrow. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big one there to start the second half. 37 yards.
At the 34-yard line.
Gun. 180.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Forced to his right. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Nix going to throw again on second down. He'll take a shot with Mims. Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. Picked off by Dax Hill.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. Just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return is Chase Brown. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, here's Nix. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
That's a short one caught by Laporta. He gets free. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 71 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Bengals 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 2. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Burrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go. 11. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man, Malik Washington. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
13 yards on the play.
Call it a gain of 13. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
10 at the 32-yard line.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
On first down, it's Robinson, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. Open man downfield, it's Franklin. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Robinson. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time, it's Robinson. And he will score again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Denver. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And it adds up to 16 now on the season. Bates, good with the extra point. The Broncos will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
On 1, ready? Here we go. 11 MT, 11 180.
In motion, Naylor. Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
On 1, ready? 11 Thomas. Check. Got. Can. 11 Thomas. 11. 11. Got.
Burrow to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
11 MT.
It's 4th down.
11 MT, Kate. 11 MT. 12. 11.
They bring Chase in motion. Burrow throwing on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. He's going to give the ball over on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Go. Bang.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
A run once more. That's Harvey. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
That's good.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3.
1st and goal.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal.
Oh, my son! Ready? My man!
That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. A dive, and he's in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And they'll show him the sidelines, out of bounds, getting back to the 20-yard line. In motion comes Andrews. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 10. On the ground, it's Mixon.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down.
Relying on your kicker to throw the ball in an actual NFL game is certainly one choice. And that play from the jump just didn't seem like it had much of a chance. I mean, next time your kicker comes out there, just let him do his job and kick it.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. To throw is Nix. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Gesicki, the man in motion. Burrow here on 2nd down. Throwing right. That's Johnston. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Burrow now. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That is caught. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
52 yards.
Burrow finds Chase for a big one. 52 yards.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Right 80. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 Thomas. 11, 11, 11, 11.
To throw is Burrow. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
I'm one, right?
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Right 80.
They bring Chase in motion. Now, Burrow. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
And his great game continues, and all game long, Mike, he's really been on the receiving end of a lot of big plays, but I think we might have just seen his best one yet.
I'm fine, ready?
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Here we go.
Here's a designed run. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 180. Wait, hot. 11, 11, 11.
In motion, Naylor. Burrow, little shovel ahead to the receiver. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
Well, you can tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep, pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no game.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. Nix, got to throw it here on 1st down. I try to pitch one forward. Was an option there, but it does fall incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And an important gain there as they move out past the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing, Nix. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket. The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Daniil Hunter. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long. The Broncos bringing out their punter, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This brought him out past the 20. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. Quickly, this one out to Chase.
No gain on the play. 2nd and
They'll run a draw with Mixon. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this. We're going to stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this. We're going to stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. Here we go. One final play. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. And they made it look easy. Their offense playing out about as